very could be really good or could be really bad, but that means it also applies to like your on-hit effects, so like crit and stuff like that, unless you have a 100% crit chance. Uh, for example, would hurt you.
The good old big sister. Let's get the camera ready.
Alright. Oh my god.
And also, thinking about it, like various facts. Because the captain uses a shotgun, focus crystals are he's like the only ranged character that focus crystals are really, really good on. Because you have to get really close. But it does do a lot of fucking damage. You hit hard as shit with the captain. Because he's also got, kind of like Rex's, meteor rain thing, like the single shot mortar, I think is what it was called. You can do that, except they have a 1000% damage instead of like 400%.
Nice. I got my second research level for Big Sisters.
Very strong. Nice.
I am very strong. I beat that bitch into the dirt.
Okay, now I think I'm good. Fairly certain this time.
I wonder what the Fountain of Youth tonic is.
Fountain of Youth makes you regen health while standing in water.
Oh, nice.
Very niche. Outside of certain areas of the game. There are a few areas where it's like really useful, but it's pretty niche. It would really just be you like memorizing water locations and running back to them.
Yeah, it has to be fresh water. Now, if it was any body of water, that thing would be broken.
Or if it was just raw health regen.
Amplified when you're in the water. Or what if you slowly drained health when you weren't in water, but when you were standing in water you got like a damage boost and health regen?
That would be awful.
It would have to be really slow. What the fuck?
There would have to be way more puddles of fresh water specifically.
I really wish I could turn on my flashlight at will.
Nah. You gotta earn that right.
Flashlight is for underwater only. Or in water only.
There are a couple of times when you use it outside of the water.
A couple. It's because Subject Delta knows appropriate flashlight usage.
Apparently not. I'm walking through like a fucking pitch black building, and when the power went out earlier, he just stood there in the dark instead of turning on his goddamn flashlight.
Oh, yeah, he could already see. He has the ability to turn his gamma up at will.
With
Yeah,
gamma all the way at max, everything is still like pitch black for me. Because for some reason the gamma in this game doesn't even reach the recommended level. Like on my brightness settings.
A gamma problem.
Yeah, well, I had no issues with any of the other games I've played. Just this game in particular, even with the brightness all the way up, I couldn't even see the X it was talking about.
It's like Bioshock for me gets it nauseatingly bright.
Bioshock 1 I can get really bright, but 2 is just dark.
I prefer it being dark.
I mean, I guess really speaking, I don't even have health issues in the first place, so I don't think I need Fountain of Youth. It's very seldom that my health goes, or that I go below like 3 med kits.
No, not this bullshit again.
I really need to stop saying I think I'm good. Because clearly, last like hour, I have not been good.
No, just keep saying.
Better be good.
Light it up with dynamite. God, I fucking hate this. Light it up like a dynamite.
Where the hell's this task at?
I want to play Among Us so badly, but my iPad literally can't handle it. And my iPad's just too old. Because Apple doesn't like fucking... Apple doesn't like,
If you use Apple products, you have to fully replace them once a year.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Because, like, it works fine in terms of, like, YouTube or fucking Netflix or whatever the fuck. Like, if it's a video, it's fine. If it's any sort of, like, game, nah, can't do it. I mean, it can, just struggles. But that's also because my iPad is, like, 6 years old. It's like a first generation iPad mini.
Yeah, this shit's like 8 billion years old, my guy. I saw the dinosaurs. I took pictures of the dinosaurs with that shit, bro.
Sorry, in Apple years, yes. That is ancient. They just can't allow their, they can't allow their users to, you know, enjoy a product for more than 1 year. Have you heard that for the iPhone 12, they're taking out chargers?
Not having chargers, yeah. I know.
Yeah, they're not going to put the charging block in it. Because they want to help the environment by using a smaller box. So they want you, basically, they want you to pay $40 to get a fucking Type-C charger block.
No, it's just they tricked people into getting rid of their audio jacks, buying $160 headphones, and then selling like $40 straps so you don't lose them while wearing them.
Exactly. And since people were dumb enough to do that...
That's why we go to Androids.
Exactly. Android is literally superior in most ways.
Now, new Androids, or at least the Galaxy, they also don't have a aux cord, like an aux jack, but they aren't trying to sell you a phone with no charger.
I mean, yeah. And plus, most new phone... Did your new phones come with, like, the Samsung AirPods? Because apparently they're starting to do that as, like, a standard release with them. That you just get them.
Mine didn't come with anything extra like that, but